What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Thank you for stopping by the channel. As you can see, we're doing a little install of some parts. eibach lowering springs on a 2.0 turbo Kia Optima. So here, shaking it a little much this morning. Sorry, guys. So here's what it looks like beforehand. Sitting up high as hell, monster chucking. We're gonna solve that problem today. We're gonna make it sit a little more like that. So yeah, stick to it. See you guys in a minute. Let's do the unboxing of this. Shout out to eibach. Maybe y'all will sponsor me one day. Oh, look at that. Rear springs, I'm assuming. It could be front ones. I'm pretty sure they're rear ones. These should be the front ones here. So, there we go. I don't know, since when did eibach do black springs? I always thought they did red springs. But I guess I'm wrong. So, there's the springs. We're gonna go ahead and give us some basic instructions. If you guys don't know how to install springs, you probably shouldn't be working on a car. But yeah, I'll show you guys a little bit of a trick on the front shocks so you don't hurt yourselves. There's a couple different ways to do it if you don't have a spring compressor. So I will show you. And for those of you, you guys probably know whose car this is.
What's going on?
What's going on? So yeah, get right to you guys. Cliff and Kirk should be on their way here at some point. Look at them stickers though. God, by the end of the video, there'll be one right here. Make it official. So, make sure and drop a comment, drop a like, smash that like button if you have not already. Subscribe and share this video so we can get it out to others that want to know how to install springs.
Everybody, share it to everybody.
There you go. Alright, so let me correct myself. These ones are for the front. I wasn't 100%. And these ones are for the rear. So, just to let you guys know. We got, let's go here. We're going to start. It's just like doing your normal springs. I'll probably just go ahead and unbolt the bottom part of the strut to let the swing arm hang down some more. And unbolt the bracket right here, give this some more slack, and then you should be able to get to the spring. If I have to do anything else outside of that, I will make sure and come back to let you guys know. Alright, so quick tech tip. When installing these springs on Optima, it's not like a Honda or an Acura or anything else. You actually have to unbolt the lower control arm all the way. You do not have to unbolt the strut like I did, just an FYI. And you have to unbolt the sway bar, right here, shine the light, shine the camera right here. The sway bar length that has one 17mm bolt that runs through the bottom. Make sure to unbolt that and it'll give you enough room to push the control arm down, and then you can get the spring out and install the new spring. And then we're gonna go ahead and reinstall everything and get right back to you guys.
Alright guys, so we're back for a little update. We have everything back on this side. Spring is put in. Lower control arm bolted back up. Everything's bolted back in place, tightened down. We haven't put the wheel back on because once we finish the other side, we're going to give it a quick run through. Make sure everything is fully tightened down as it should be. And then we'll be moving on to the front.
Nope. Oh, well, yeah, it's out. as you guys can see through that time lapse, once you figure out the other side and you know what you have to take off, it's really only a couple bolts and it only takes you like 10 minutes. So come over here really quick, I'll show you. Spring is back in. The long and short of the story, if you come down here, there's unbolt right here. I believe that is a 19, that's a 19. And then the sway bar bolt is a 17. Hold on. Let me make sure that, where is it? Where's it go? Yeah, sway bar bolt's a 17. So once you loosen the sway bar bolt and you loosen this, just push it down. Spring, just push it down with your hand, hold it down, and you can pull the factory spring out. Drop the factory spring, the lowering spring in, bolt it right back up. You're good to go. This way, you shouldn't, the alignment is still going to be off, but it's not going to be off as much. So now we're doing the front. The rear is completed. So on the front, what you're going to do, if you come right over here, you're going to unbolt the stabilizer link, which is a 17 right here. You're going to unbolt the strut bolts, which is a 19 on the back side and a 24 on the front side right here. And then you're also going to want to unbolt your brake lines, which is a 12 right here for the bracket. And then once you do that, you're going to come up to the top, right? If you do not have a spring compressor, once you come up to the top, you then crack this bolt loose here. That's what's going to loosen the strut from the top hat and release all that spring tension inside of there, so it's in more of a controlled environment for those of you that are extremely afraid and don't know how to properly do it. Okay, so once you guys unbolt everything down here, you're going to want to put a jack underneath and bring the pressure up. If not, it'll just hang down really low, and then this avoids the whole safety port. Like if you just let it hang, then there's no safety involved. So if you jack it up a little bit and then come up to the top, all pressure is released off the spring now. So now he can go ahead and lower the jack down. And would you guys look at that? No drama, nobody gets hurt, spring is loose, you can pull the strut out now. You guys are good to go. Okay, so just an FYI. You guys, when you're installing the springs, you do not have to remove the top hat bolts. You only have to remove the main nut underneath here that holds the top hat to the strut. And then you can go ahead and bolt everything back up together. That's all in. New spring is in. Yep, see you guys in a second. Alright, so now that we have the passenger side done, we're now going to take a quick safety break and then get to the driver's side. So yeah, now that you guys know, you only need to unbolt the brake lines from around the strut, because there's obviously, I think there's 3 bolts and 3 different sections that it bolts up to. So you just go ahead and unbolt those 3 12s. And then there's it's either a 17 or a 19. A 19 for the stabilizer link, where it bolts up to the strut. You're going to unbolt it from there, right? Then you're going to go ahead and take the 2 bolts that hold the strut to the spindle, unbolt that, and then you can loosen up the top bolt where it leads in, where the strut goes into the top hat, and loosen it up from there. That way there's no spring flying around.
Wow, look at those muscles. Wait, no, come back. Ah! Done. Finito. Almost. El Wheelo gotta go back on because I know Spanish. As you can see, I did all the fucking work. That nigga's dirty because he likes to lay on the ground. You know, a real mechanic
As you can see,
stays clean.
as you can see, G's off talking how to curse.
Shut the fuck up. He should buy my wheels. He's climbing up here. What are you talking about? Not those, the blue Vossens. You don't remember my wheels, man? Because the ones in the back deleted. So I got them, but they're at home. Yeah, and these aren't even the wheels that I'd be selling. The blue ones. The
deeds of people. Most of washes away the deeds of people.
Well, as you guys can see, the car is complete, lowered. Those eibach springs just need to settle in a little bit. Obviously, it needs to be washed after having fingerprints and dirtying it up. But yeah, the car looks really good. It's a huge difference compared to what it was from factory. That's for sure. So, yep, make sure to look forward to some mods on this car, some upcoming more mods. And yeah, if you like this video, make sure and smash that like button. Again? No? Alright, well, as you guys can see, like I was saying before, the car is done. This is going to wrap up this video. If you guys have any questions at all, make sure and drop a comment below. And yeah, see you guys around. Thanks for stopping by.